Oh my gosh, guys. All like thousands of my customers come knocking on my door. Scam, scam, scam. These guys are scammers. They're just taking your money. And I'm just sitting here like... What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you are here watching this, I truly appreciate you so much. Like, you have no idea. I have made it my goal lately to just give all the information I possibly can out into the world. Nothing holding me back, just everything that's in my head that I've learned with dropshipping and e-commerce over the past 3 years. Just give it out freely, hopefully in return for a growing audience. So if you're watching this and as the video plays, if you find anything of value or something that you just never thought of before, if you could hit the subscribe button and follow me on the rest of my socials, that would mean the world, and I'm here to help you. So if you need help with your store or finding a product or wherever it may be in the e-com world, shoot me a DM, leave a comment below. I'll be reaching out. And as always, we're starting this video showing you guys my numbers for today with my current Shopify store that I'm running solely on TikTok. This is not a store that I'm running with paid ads. I'm just posting 1 to 3 TikToks per day, every day, to drive traffic to my store. So it's a little bit past midnight, so I'm just technically displaying yesterday's sales, but yesterday or today, we did $765 worth of sales. So this is revenue. I'll hit the refresh so you can see profit is about 50% because, again, we're not paying for any ads on this store. It's completely organic off of TikTok. So profit margins are super high, which is amazing. It's about $380 profit. Now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to the 3 things I wish I knew so bad when I first started dropshipping, and 3 things that I learned the hard way over the past 3 years. So number 1, shipping times. This is something that I absolutely underestimated, just didn't even think of when I first started dropshipping. Back in November of 2020, I was just like you. Yes, you, the person that's watching this video. All I did in my free time was open up YouTube and watch dropshipping or e-commerce content. Like Biaheza, I was all over Biaheza's videos. I'm a big fan. Biaheza, if you're watching. Jay Rich, legend. I loved his content. The Financial Wolf himself, the Side Hustle King. Love that dude. He's a hustler. Shout out to Financial Wolf. And many others, probably the exact same channels that you watch today. And unfortunately at the time, I'm not sure why, maybe it was just the channels I was watching. Not those guys, others that I'm not going to name because I don't want to start beef. They just didn't mention anything about shipping times. This is back in like the beginning of 2020, even before COVID happened. I didn't know that shipping was something that was important. And I didn't know that if I shipped all of my products from China, I would have issues. And I used to watch the 10 winning products this month, like top 10 products to sell right now, top 5 products to sell right now. All those YouTube videos that you see constantly every month, those videos back then, I mean, I haven't watched them since, but they never ever mentioned shipping times. They never ever mentioned, oh, by the way, I'm showing you the prices for the product when it ships from China. I'm not even showing you the prices and how to set it up shipping from America or shipping with like 14-day or less shipping. I'm not showing you all that stuff. I'm just showing you the cheapest possible option and making it look pretty. That's what those videos are. Again, I don't know what they are exactly right now, but that's what they were when I was watching them, and I'm assuming it's the same. They just show you a really nice, trendy product that is a winning product that'll sell so well. Just
make a store for it and run some ads and it'll sell so well and you'll make so much money.
Look, it only costs $3, free shipping. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
No, it doesn't work like that. I learned the hard way back in 2020. My very first ad campaign on Facebook did so well. I kind of leaned into the whole COVID thing. My product had to do with positivity rather than negativity during COVID. So that was basically my ad copy. And that campaign, again, my very first time running a Facebook ad campaign, went from like 0 to I think around $25,000 to $30,000 in sales in just a few months. So I was completely on top of the world. This was my first ever Facebook ad campaign with Shopify Dropshipping. At first, I had no idea what I was doing. Facebook ads was so foreign to me. I had no clue what a campaign and an ad set and an ad was. But my first campaign was really profitable. It was amazing. Well, come 1 month later, all of a sudden, all like 1,000 of my customers come knocking on my door and they say, hey, where's my product? I still haven't received it yet. Hello, I paid for this. Where's my product? Are you scamming me? And boom, all of a sudden my Facebook page is scam, fraudulent. These guys are scammers. They're just taking your money. And I'm just sitting here like, what? No. We're not scammers. No. We're a legit business. Like I shipped you your product. You don't have it yet. And turns out like I saw in the sell these now videos, chose the cheapest possible options for shipping because I thought that would make me the most money, and that's just what you do when you drop ship. And I was wrong. I messed up big time. A lot of those customers filed chargebacks and disputes with their bank, and I ended up losing the majority of those, which when you receive a chargeback, you have to pay a $15 fee. Regardless, if you win or lose, you pay a $15 fee. And then if you lose the chargeback, you have to give them a full refund. So it was just a major headache, a huge lesson I learned early on. So again, you need fast shipping. When I say fast shipping, I mean 14 days or less. A good platform to find fast shipping on that I would recommend personally is I would try checking Zendrop, CJ Dropshipping, AliExpress, but filter your results by ships from the United States if you're going to be advertising or selling to people that live in the US. Some suppliers do offer cheap shipping from the US, and it takes about 4 days to arrive to your customer. This is what I actually pivoted my whole Shopify business into doing. I found a supplier that sourced the product I was looking for. It was just a listing on AliExpress. It was sourced and shipped out of a warehouse in Los Angeles. Alibaba has warehouses all over the world, and 2 of their biggest ones are in Los Angeles and Chicago, I believe. So, lesson learned. On to number 2, taxes. Oh my gosh, guys, taxes. If you've never been self-employed before, you are in for a big awakening. So when you work in the United States, when you work for a company, you're under something called W-2, which when they pay you and you get your pay stubs, they automatically deduct the taxes out of your pay. When you're self-employed, obviously there's no one deducting taxes out of your pay. It just gets deposited into your bank account after it processes through Shopify's system. So you have to stay on top of taking taxes out of all of the deposits you get from Shopify. All of the profit, take the taxes out. A very good rule of thumb to live by is taking 30% out. So for example, if you profited $1,000, that means after all expenses, you made $1,000 yourself. Take $300 and put it into a separate bank account, or just write it down. Make sure that you have $300 saved for next tax season. That is so extremely important. I can't emphasize that enough. If you don't save and don't take 30% out and put it somewhere, come tax season next year, you are not going to be ready, and you're going to get a huge bill that, fingers crossed, you can afford. A lot of times dropshippers, they make a lot of money, and all of a sudden they think that they have a lot of money so they can spend a lot of money, and they spend it, and tax season comes around and they don't have the 20% that they're being taxed. Which, by the way, 30%, I'm highballing it. It's better to be safe than sorry, so save 30%. Even though it goes off of a tax bracket system, depending on how much you make is how much you pay in taxes. You'll probably end up having to pay about 10 to 20%. Save 30 regardless. It will be a nice bonus for you next year. And number 3, which I think this is probably the most critical part in starting dropshipping and just being successful in terms of setting yourself a good, solid foundation. Number 3 is creating and building and focusing on a brand. Don't focus on selling a product, focus on creating and selling your brand. Let's say I sold an LED flashlight, the brightest flashlight there is. Too many dropshippers are literally calling their store, calling their brand, super bright LED flashlight, and then like a little TM symbol. Like that is not a brand. Think about this, okay? Does Nike call their shoes workout shoes that are really nice? No, they don't. They're called Nike. And if you think about it, what did the word Nike mean before Nike was a thing? Nike had no meaning as far as I know. But now when we hear the word Nike, we think, oh, dope fitness gear, shoes, clothes, hoodies, like you think of the swoosh. You need to set that up with your brand as well. Don't ever call yourself the name of what your product is. Don't ever do that. That just screams dropshipper. That does not scream reliable, honest, real company. If you need some extra help thinking up a brand name, because again, like Nike or Adidas or something that's so random, go look, once you have your product or your idea of a product in mind, go look at competitors. Go see if there's like established brands out there somewhere and see what their brand is called, and maybe you can get some inspiration from them. Well, that was it, guys. Just a quick one today. I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you're still here watching, I'm giving you some bonus advice. You need to remember that once you have a brand, you aren't limited to just getting traction on your website based off of ad campaigns or even TikTok videos. The sky's the limit in getting people onto your website. So try to think outside of the box of how you can drive customers to your website. I recently partnered with an app that rewards their users with discounts to companies, and my company and my dropshipping store is one of those companies that they can redeem a reward with and purchase my product for a discount. Now that drives thousands and thousands and thousands of extra viewers to my site, and that's something that anyone can do once they have an established brand, at least something that looks like an established brand. Those people would not have allowed me onto their app had I looked like a standard dropshipping store. That's it, guys. If you want to be entered into receiving a free consultation call, I give a 30-minute free consultation call after every video to one of my lucky subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed, like this video, and comment below to be entered, and I'll pick one of you randomly. Thanks again, guys. Love you all. Peace.